Well, it's Saturday morning, and it's time for some breakfast. Well, it's Saturday, August 6th, 2022. Colorado Trail Thru-Hike day number 15. And we're leaving Hancock Lake, where we spent the night. Had a little bit of drizzle when the sun set, but wasn't too bad. Tent was completely coated in dew though. It looks like it's clearing. And we're headed into Salida today, so I think we'll all have our town legs on. It's Upper Hancock Lake and Lower Hancock Lake. We're camped down around there last night. We got this to climb up. We're above 11,000 feet, so slow, steady steps. One of the best things about being out here on the Colorado Trail is you have these things called passes, where you have a high peak on one side, a high peak on another, and a low dip to come through. And when you cross over it, it's a completely new landscape to come and explore. Not quite a summit view, but honestly, I kind of like having stuff to look up to. So it really gives you perspective of how big all this stuff is. It's so hard to comprehend. POV view right here. Get to see what my legs and arms do when I come down stuff. How about them apples? Gotta catch up to Strawberry and Skunk. I stopped at the top to make a phone call and they pulled ahead of me. Look at that. Oftentimes I'm just using my poles as like slight bit of pressure to keep me vertical while I'm bouncing off these rocks. It's just small points of contact here and there. I really love this kind of stuff. It's very getting in the zone. Mind just focuses on the next step. You can just cruise through. Woo! Until a rock shifts like that and you almost fall on your ass. There's a mama marmot and a little baby right there. Just hanging out. Bye guys, have a good morning. Look at how cute they are. Look at how cute they are. Bye. Out of the woods, onto the rocks. That's all one big slide right there. Take a nice second breakfast break here. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Look at that. Check out this hole. This is one of those times where I find a campsite that would be friggin' perfect, but I got more miles to do. Look at that. Moving on. Back to the rocks and the picas. You can hear them squeaking. There's another 1,000 feet of climb to do. Whoopee! We made some progress. Still got a ways to go. Well, if you're afraid of heights, you're fair warned. Looks like we've reached the top. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom and we hiked all the way here. Now we're gonna go all the way around this thing, around the backside, and maybe you can see a thin brown line on that ridge over there. It's a bit breezy up here. Doesn't get much better than this. Spam tortillas, goldfish, energy drink, and an incredible view. Getting a move on. I just ate real quick because I needed some fuel in the tank for the last 6 miles of the day. The majority of it seems kind of down, and you can see the trail here. So pretty smooth compared to this morning. And Strawberry and Skunk are ahead of me, and they got their town legs on, so I stopped to eat, they didn't. Now they're probably like a mile ahead. Pretty windy up here. Nice though, keeping the sweat down. Oh, look how far ahead they are. That's Skunk and Strawberry down there. We'll get there. See all these dead trees? Someone was saying that there's an invasive beetle that I guess the story is someone had one, like, I don't know, as a pet or in a jar, and somehow got out and has pretty much devastated a bunch of these pines out here. So they're just standing candlesticks waiting to ignite if there ever is a wildfire that whips through here, and hopefully not, but it's kind of sad. I talked about it on the AT, and I just mentioned about these beetles. I always think about, you know, I travel like 20 miles a day. I go from one somewhat remote area to another area, and it's so easy for a little bug, insect, plant seed, mushroom spore, anything to just kind of get onto my bag, and then I move down the trail somewhere, set my bag down, and boom, I just reintroduced something possibly. I hope not, but I think about it all the time. Leave no trace, but I mean, it's kind of hard when you're rubbing up against vegetation and brush, and so something I always think about, you know, trying to conserve the areas that I come through, but I'm still a mechanism for destruction no matter what, because like I said before, it's clearly a trail. My feet are doing damage to the earth, at least in this spot, so it's like they did some logging over there, all those lines in that ridge. Weird going up to that ski lift over there. I'm gonna go hit the slopes, you know, do some moguls, hit the half pipe. No, I'm not gonna do that. I will try to sit in the chairlift though. Ah, I forgot my skis. Dang it. Looking dark and stormy over there. It's all right. I got sun over my head, and I got like about a mile to the road. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Trust your gut, everyone. You're a lot smarter and perceptive than sometimes you may give yourself credit for. And when you pick up signs and have certain feelings, usually there's a reason for them. So it's no harm, no foul. It's just important to recognize the things that you feel and be true and real with yourself, because I think that's the best thing you can do. And if everyone does that, then everyone is having an easier time. Let's hope someone wants to pick up a dirty hiker. That's where I'm going, the parking lot over there. We'll see, fingers crossed. Well, step one's complete. I got a hitch from Kevin to the Monarch Lodge so I could get my package. Now I gotta get a hitch to the hostel. Let's see how this works. Just waiting for a hitch. Waiting for a hitch.